Hey,
Hey,
I'm Magnar.
yeah, and I'm Svetty.
Together we're the Oley brothers.
Yep,
We're here to
you
talk about
wish you were.
we're here to talk about the season 2 of The Walking Dead. Greatest show since I don't know when. I
Greatest
haven't
zombie show since Different Strokes.
that's funny.
That's good
That's
shit.
worth saying again.
Take two.
Hey, I haven't
Anywho,
enjoyed watching a series seriously since like Northern Exposure. It's huge, which was huge to me.
well, it piffled out towards the end, but yeah, the first two, three seasons of Northern Exposure was a fine show. Kind of apples and oranges as far as
It's
shows
true
goes.
because this one leaves you just hanging, man. You are hanging like that cat in that poster.
Yeah, every chance they have to have an uplifting moment, nah, it's
It's
getting eaten by a
thwarted, man. There
zombie.
is no peace,
So
man.
there you go with
No
that.
peace. The only peace you're gonna have is riding along in the car, looking at a single walker walking through a wheat field.
Yeah, on an otherwise fine day.
That episode was my favorite frickin'
That
episode.
was good stuff.
Where they got in the fist fight and Rick had to come back in and save Shane's ass. He was stuck in the bus. And it showed Rick's character when he showed back up to save that lame ass, freaked out, semi infected.
Yeah, well, we're all infected, so.
Wow, Shane was a threat to the entire community, and that's no doubt.
Well, Sheriff Rick, who has pretty well held it all together and kept everybody safe throughout this whole ordeal. Come season three, he's a whole new mean, badass, dictatorial, militant.
Martial law.
Gotta do it because everybody seems to be a bunch of wishy-washy dinks.
Like you're talking Carol. Carol
Oh,
drives me effing nuts.
Carol's an idiot, but we'll get to her. So Sheriff Rick, watch for him to be in total control of what's left of the group, what was left
Well,
after the season finale.
think about what he's been through,
Yeah. So there you go with that. Shane,
Shane. I like Shane's character. He had to go, but boy,
the
did I
main
like his character.
antagonist, main human antagonist, living human antagonist.
Things are going to take on a completely different look now.
They're going to have some new ones.
Well, the prison
The prison's going to
is
open
going
up a
to.
whole. Don't want to say a whole lot about it because you need to be surprised, but I've already read to up to the prison part in the books, and shit gets dicey if they even stay close to where the books went.
It can't get much dicier. They are
Oh,
right
sir,
now.
sir,
They're sitting in the shit
I
right
must
now.
correct you. Shit gets dicey.
We talked about it before, but like, I love this song. We talked about it before, but um, I don't know about sleeping outside like that. I really don't see the logic in it. I think they should put the cars in some kind of a circumference. They weren't out of gas. So start them up, haul the hell ass out of there. You get one on the windshield, you get the hell on out of there.
Okay,
Go a couple hundred yards.
that's fine if you know where you're going.
Well, you
At
going
that
that way or that way?
At that point, they had no idea where they were going. They'd just been through the shit. I think Sheriff Rick handled it fine. They made it through the night, didn't they?
I don't know, did they?
I think so. Yeah. I guess we'll see. No, well,
It's a long
okay.
night. They
You
were
can
looking
go
at
ahead.
a long night.
It was still dark when the show ended, but okay. There's going to be a season 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you look at it that way,
Fuck.
what if they all got killed in the first
Anywho,
show?
Sheriff Rick, look out for him. Shane's dead, Zed.
Yeah, that was
See ya.
wild. Wild.
Bye-bye. You were cool, but
What about
apparently you're not needed.
what about the living? What about Sheriff Rick's wife, Lori?
Lori, the pain in the
She's
ass
also a
pregnant
pain
lady,
in the ass.
who's getting all hormonal
Why
on
does she
us, and
stay
for all we
pregnant?
know, she's carrying a little zombie baby because we're all infected.
Nothing against Rick Santorum, but why did she decide to stay pregnant when she didn't know who the father was and they got all this shit going on? And now, like you say, what if she loses the baby in vitro? Then what happens? Then it's a
Well,
feeding frenzy from the inside,
yeah,
Dave. Or
Svetty.
Sveti.
That's our cousin from Utah that looks incredibly like me, as your
Not as
counterpart
ugly.
Roderick does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anywho, Yeah, Lori, you're a bitch. Shut up. Do what your husband tells you to do.
Well, I don't know. She's frustrating as hell.
You can still vote and drive in post-zombie apocalypse, so just shut up.
Lord, oh, what about Andrea,
Andrea is tough. She's the warrior woman of the
the
of the
blonde
group,
bombshell? She was
and
making her way through the woods.
what she
Pretty.
goes through in the final episode of season 2 sets her up to be just the badass of badasses
Oh,
in
she has that
season 3.
mysterious meeting with the ninja chick with the two
Armless
armless zombie
zombie pets.
slaves. Pets. Pet slaves.
Good stuff. Okay, once again, God, here I go pimping iTunes again, but all episodes up to date are available on iTunes. Check them out or just steal them off the internet.
We
I
love
don't care.
iTunes.
Check it out. Just do it. Okay,
Okay.
Andrea, see you next season. Carl,
Andrea.
Sheriff Rick and Sheriff Rick's doofy
Well,
wife, Lori's son.
Carl has been through the mill just like his dad.
Carl killed Zombie Shane. So,
Yeah. It was a
other
big
than-
moment.
and his
He had to watch.
actions.
He had to watch Sophia get blown away.
He had
Dead.
to watch Sophia
Dead
blown away.
zombie Sophia.
And his pissing around pretty well caused Dale's death.
Yeah, a little incident like that. Whoops. Did
Now,
not mean to
Dale,
that.
you will be the most missed of all. Okay?
Dale.
You are the scarecrow
Testicle.
of this group. We will miss you most of all.
Spectacle, testicle, wallet, watch, Dale.
See you in
Yeah.
the zombie afterlife. my
Really
friend.
love Dale, man. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, man. I was so blown away by that, man. Could not believe they took him out. Well, but that's what's so cool about the show is you do not know, what, unless Rick were to die or something crazy like that, or Lori.
No. There you go. See you, Dale.
So, what about Rick's Messiah, Glenn, who saved his ass in episode 2?
Yeah. Episode 2
Of
book
season 1.
Season 1. Yeah, the resourceful little Asian fellow. Very resourceful, as it turns out. Especially with the whole farmer's daughter thing. Bravo.
He got to watch.
Little Glenn.
When he got to watch from Herschel, I found that very poignant. I thought it was touching, and I thought,
Well,
wow.
it's giving him his blessing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I can't believe how much emotion this show will pull out of you, considering the the premise. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You are vested, or I am vested. I'm vested.
Well, let's face it. Zombies are cooler than those pussy vampires on HBO. There, I said it. Okay. Which brings us to Daryl. Speaking of non-pussies. Daryl, the badass meth dealer.
I think Daryl might have to be my new favorite
Biker,
character.
hardcore archer, badass, who wasn't even in the books. Wasn't in the books, folks. They wrote him for the TV series, which is pretty risky all on its own. But his character has worked out just dandy.
Love that guy, man. The bike. He picked up Carol, who, like I said before, needs to just shut up and weapon up. That was my point. She needs to get some guns, keep her freaking mouth shut, and start shooting some stuff. She was standing there with a 2x4 about to get consumed when Daryl showed up.
Carol was a victim from day one, okay? She had the abusive, shitty husband, remember?
Yeah.
And
And
the
then
whole
lost
thing
her
with her
daughter.
daughter, watched her zombie daughter get shot down, and what was it?
Don't you see how people are always second guessing too? If you'd have done this, if you'd have done that, which is really redundant at that point as it's already been done, but there is a lot of that.
That was in the first episode right after the mid-season break, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. But still, if she's going to be around, if she doesn't want her to survive, she needs to go ahead. Sorry, my brother Magnar has seizures. Anywho, she needs to nut up, like you say, because people like Daryl and T-Dog aren't going to be around forever to save her ass.
Speaking of T-Dog,
T-Dog's going to have a larger role. If nothing else, okay, I'll go ahead and say it. He is the token black character in this zombie apocalyptic
well, and he has been a
world.
stalwart throughout.
Total stalwart. Got hurt and didn't puss out.
No. I see big things for T-Dog in the future.
Yeah. So, which brings us back to Carol. Okay. We've talked about you, Carol. Nut up.
Or die.
Or just walk off into the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
and
just give yourself.
give yourself to the zombies.
Just lay there.
You're a lot of work, lady.
Maybe you could swing a 2x4 at him.
You're high maintenance.
Jesus titties.
No room for that in this situation.
Speaking about badasses, what about Herschel?
Herschel, the farmer, holy crap,
Didn't want to leave his farm.
didn't want to leave his farm, and his whole deal to begin with was he was going to cure the zombies.
Lost his daughter, right?
Lost one of his daughters, gave one of his daughters away to the resourceful little scrounge Glenn. God bless him.
I don't know how little he is. Aren't you being profiling?
No, dude, he's littler than everybody else. If he was sitting right here
You
next
mean
to us, he'd be
literally?
littler than us. Yeah.
All right then.
There's no such thing as small characters.
He
just
has
small
landed.
parts.
He has landed the farmer's daughter Maggie.
Very resourceful. Kudos, young man. Maggie.
I
now-
think that Glenn is going to become more and more of a badass as time goes on.
he's going to have to, because Maggie's about to lose it, okay? And we're going to have another Carol on our hands if she's not
Oh
careful.
Lord!
Okay, so Glenn's going to have to. He's going to have to be badass for two of them.
Remember when Carol was talking to Daryl about how Rick was? She was looking for a man of honor, and Daryl said Rick's got honor. I like that scene, except that Carol pissed me off some more.
Wow. Season 3. Can't wait.
Carol would be dust 10 times over if it weren't for Sheriff Rick.
Holy crap, folks! We've run over.
Uh-oh, we better
Way
go.
over. We better go. We better
So-
get this published. We owe it to you,
Until the
our
fall.
public. Well, we'll be back, but goddamn it, check into this Walking Dead shit.
We love
It's
it.
worth it.
We give it 2 ooftas.
If we
Straight
told
up.
you it was your only way into Valhalla, would you watch it? Until next time, my name is Svetty.
Yeah, and I am Magnar. Oofta.
Oofda. Holy crap.